1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3, I can get 4. That is x of 0. The x of 2 value is uh, sum of even indexer minus odd indexer. Suppose even indexer means x of 0 and x of 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. And odd indexer value 0 plus 3. So that become 3 minus 3 is 0. So directly I can get this. And the first and third values are anyway complex conjugate. So without calculating this computation, directly we can choose the option from the given data. So first one, summation of all the data. Third one, summation of even index minus odd index. Second and third is the complex conjugate of that. That's all. That is enough. Right? So this is the answer. 4 comma 1 minus uh, minus 1 plus 3j comma 0 comma minus 1 minus 3j. Third question. This one asked in GATE 2008. X of n is the real valued periodic sequence with period capital N. X of n and capital X of k form n point discrete Fourier transform pairs. The DFT y of k of the sequence y of n equal to 1 by capital N summation of r equal to 0 to n minus 1 x r capital X n plus r is. Four options are given. The question is look like complex, but the answer is very simple. So as per the question, if we take DFT of x of n, we can get x of k. Given expression y of n is the autocorrelation function of x of n. Y of n expression is autocorrelation function of x of n. So this I can write it as gamma of x, gamma suffix xx of n. So from the property of DFT, so y of n equal to gamma x suffix value. If I take DFT, I can get determination of x of k whole square. That is modulus of x of k square. So option A is correct for this question. No need to calculate anything. Directly the property of DFT. So for this question, option A is correct one. Third question. A 5-point sequence x of n is given as x of minus 3, 1, x of minus 2, 1, x of minus 1, 0, x of 0 is 5, x of 1 is 1. Let capital X e power j omega denote the discrete time Fourier transform of x of n. The value of integral of minus pi to pi capital X e power j omega into d omega. Four options are given. This question asked in GATE 2007, 2 more questions. To get this integration of this same expression, I need to take inverse DTFT. If I take inverse DTFT, the formula x of n equal to 1 by 2 pi integration of minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega into d omega. I need only this expression, the center part only I need. So if I apply n equal to 0, that become x of 0. So 1 by 2 pi minus pi to plus pi x of e power j omega and e power 0 become 1. So remaining d omega I wrote here. I need only this part. So I'm going to cross multiply this 2 pi with x of 0. So now 2 pi into x of 0 already given in the question itself, that is 5. Now 2 pi into 5, that is 10 pi. So answer is option B, 10 pi. Next one. This question asked in GATE 2016, EC department. The direct form structure of an FIR filter shown in the figure. The filter can be used to approximate a low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter, and a band stop filter. So first we need to write the expression. So here y of n equal to 5 into x of n. And here the summation given minus 1 delay represent x of minus 1. Here 2 delay units are given. So I can write 5 into x of n minus 2. 5 x of n minus x of n minus 2. I can take 5 as common term. Now if I take DTFT of this expression, I can get y e power j omega 5 x of e power j omega minus e power minus 2 j omega into x of e power j omega. If I take x of e power j omega as common term, now I have 5 into 1 minus e power minus 2 j omega. Y into e power j omega divided by x of e power j omega, that become h of e power j omega. If I apply omega value from 0 pi by 2 pi by varying omega values, if I apply omega equal to 0, the modulus of h of e power j omega becomes 0, pi by 2 10. By applying pi I can get 0. So if I draw structure, this graph look like band pass filter, right? So from given options, option C is correct one, band pass filter. Next one, this question asked in GATE 2008. A discrete time linear shift invariant system as an impulse response h of n with h of 0 equal to 1, h of 1 equal to minus 1, h of 2 equal to 2 and 0 otherwise. The system is given an input sequence x of n with x of 0 equal to x of 2 equal to 1 and 0 otherwise. The number of non-zero samples of output sequence y of n and the value of y of 2 are respectively. So they are asking two values. One is the number of non-zero samples of the output sequence and the value of y of 2. The options given 5, 2, 6, 2, 6, 1 and 5, 3. And in the question, the first part impulse response given h of 0 equal to 1, h of 1 is minus 1, h of 2 is 2. But in the second part, x of 0 given, x of 2 given, but x of 0 not mentioned. Anyway, they are given the instruction 0 otherwise. So I can take x of 1 equal to 0. Now, if I do convolution of x of n and h of n using linear convolution, x of 0 values are 1, minus 1, 2, and x of 0, 1, 2 are 1, 0, 1. If I do linear convolution, I am getting a 1, minus 1, 3, minus 1, 2. So this method you know already. We sum this cross junction values 1, minus 1 plus 0, minus 1, 2 plus 1, 3, 0 plus minus 1 become minus 1, 2. So here number of non-zero samples. None of the values are 0 here. So all are non-zero. So totally 5 samples are there. And this y of 2 is this one, the middle value. Y of 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is y of 2. That become 3. So for this question, option D is correct one. Next one. This question asked in GATE 2005. A signal x of n equal to sine omega naught n plus pi is the output to a linear time invariant system having a frequency response h of e power j omega. If the output of the system is a x of n minus n naught, then the most general form of phase value will be. Four options are given. So the output of the system given, they are asking to calculate the phase value. Right? So very simple. Y of n given a into x of n minus n naught. If I take DFT or DTFT on both sides, this expression become y of e power j omega a x of e power j omega into e power minus j omega n naught because of shifting property. If I bring this x of e power j omega in the denominator, y of e power j omega divided by x of e power j omega, that is h of e power j omega. So here data omega not given, so I include omega not. And if I assume here 1, if I assume 1, none of the value changes. This 1 I can assign e power j 2 pi k. By varying k any value, I can get 1 only. So from this, if I want to calculate only phase, I can write the answer minus n naught omega naught plus 2 pi k. So this is the phase value from the given option. Option B is correct one. The same expression we are getting. K may be any arbitrary integer. Right? Next one. So option B is correct for this question. This question asked in TNPSC, Assistant Engineer. If x of n equal to minus of x of minus n, then a value summation minus infinity plus infinity x of n equal to 1, minus infinity plus infinity x of n equal to 0, n equal to 0 to infinity x of n equal to 1, 0 to infinity x of n equal to 0. So here one value x of n given, another value minus of x of minus n given. One is x-axis, another one is reverse of that. If I add both the values, x of n plus x of minus x minus n, both the values are cancelled. Now I can get the answer 0. So for this question, answer B is correct one. So this question asked in GATE 2015. Two sequences A comma B comma C and capital A B C are related as A B C given, small a b c also given, both are related with the one equation. This is the first one. If another sequence p comma q comma r are derived as, so this expression given, and they are given omega 3 equal to e power j 2 pi by 3 also. Then they are asking, then the relationship between the sequence p comma q comma r and a comma b comma c is, we need to relate both by comparing these two. We need to get relation of p comma q comma r and a comma b comma c. The idea is, this is the first second expression given. In the second expression, see here the second matrix is the diagonal matrix. Second matrix is a diagonal matrix. So the first matrix I can multiply directly with the row and diagonal elements. No need to multiply all the values. The row and diagonal elements is enough. And the third column is a by 3, b by 3, c by 3. So 1 by 3 is common. So I can take 1 by 3 as the common term. If I multiply this first matrix with the second matrix, row and diagonal elements, I can get this expression. 1 w3 power 2, w3 power 4, 1 w3 power 3, w3 power 6, 1 w3 power 4, w3 power 8 into a, b, c, because 1 by 3 we take it as common. And this expression also given, omega suffix 3 is e power j 2 pi by 3. We know the property of DFT. I can express this as W itself. So W n k equal to W n k plus n. So if I apply 0 here, now this expression become W3 power 0 equal to W3 power 3. The same equal to W3 power 6. And W3 power 1 equal to W3 power 4, that is equal to W3 power 7. And W3 power 2 equal to W3 power 5, W3 power 8. Anyway, the first value we know, the W3 power 0 become 1. So now this also 1 and this also 1. Now, in this location of W3 power 3, I will put 1. W3 power 6, I can put 1. Now I can assign this as expression 2. From first expression, I apply all the values W3 and W6. I can get this expression. I can take it as equation number 2. Right? And the given second expression a b c 1 1 1 1 w3 power minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 a b c. If I take this is capital X of k, this is x of n, I can do inverse DTFT. If I take inverse DTFT, x of n is equal to 1 by n. So here n value 3. So 1 by 3, all 1. W3 power minus 1 become 1. This minus 2 become 2. This minus 2 become 2 and minus 4 become 4. Now this ABC comes in the right hand side. Now I can take this as equation 3. By comparing this equation 2 and equation 3, what we derived, see here, the P expression 1 by 3, 1, W3 by 2, W3 by 4. This is available in the second, that is second expression in the column of C. 1 by 3, 1, W3 power 2, W3 power 3. So I can write P equal to C. Similarly, the expression for Q is same as A, and the expression for R is same as B. So as per the question, I can write P equal to C, Q equal to A, and R equal to B. So this is a given question. So according to our answer, option C is correct one. P equal to C, Q equal to A, R equal to B. Next one, the result of convolution x of minus t convolution of del of minus t naught is, four options are given. The solution, we know the convolution property. The convolution of x of t and the impulse value, that is del of t minus t naught equal to x of t minus t naught. That is what are the value inside of del appear along with x. As per question, x of minus t given. So I replace t with minus t. Now x of minus t conversion of del of minus t naught become x of minus t naught directly. No need to go for any big calculation. Very simple. Using convolution property itself, by replacing t with minus t, I can get option A. Sorry, option D. Correct one. Next one. This one asked in GATE 2018. 8-point DFT of the system is given as capital X of k equal to k plus 1 for the value of 0 to 7 of k, where capital X of k is defined as capital X of k equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi by n to nk, then the value of sum of capital small n equal to 0 to 3 x of 2n equal to. We need to calculate this value. So from the question, summation of 0 to 3 x of 2n, if I expand this, I will get x of 0, x of 2, x of 4, x of 6, summation of this. And one more expression given, capital X of k equal to k plus 1 for the range of 0 to 7. So X of k equal to k plus 1. If I apply 0, 0 plus 1, 1. If I apply 1, 2, we'll get 2, 3, 4, going on like that. So totally I am getting given sequence x of k equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the expression given in the question itself, x of k equal to summation of 0 to n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi by n into nk. So here capital N equal to 8. If I apply 8 here, I am getting a 0 to 7 x of n e power minus j pi by 4 nk. First I apply k equal to 0. If I apply 0 in the place of k, 0 to 7 summation x of n e power 0. E power 0 become 1. If I expand this, I can get x of 0, x of 1, x of 2 plus x of 3 plus x of 4 plus x of 5 plus x of 6 plus x of 7. Now, if I apply k equal to 4 in the expression, x of 4 equal to summation of n equal to 0 to 7 x of n e power minus j pi by 4 into 4k. This 4 and 4 cancel. Now I am getting e power minus j pi k. So this e power minus j pi k, I can write it as minus 1 power n. And if I expand this value from 0 to 7, this is a alternative value of 0 and 1 for odd and even values of n. Can get alternate values. So if I expand, I can get x of 4 equal to x of 0 minus x of 1 plus x of 2 minus x of 3 plus x of 4 minus x of 5 plus x of 6 minus x of 7. So this one I can take it as equation 2. If I add these two equations, so here x plus x of 1, here minus x of 1 cancel, plus x of 3 minus x of 3 cancel, plus x of 5 minus x of 5 cancel, plus x of 7 minus x of 7 cancel. So by adding these two, I can get 2 into x of 0 plus x of 2 plus x of 4 plus x of 6. So this expression is same as summation of 0 to 3 x of 2n given in the question itself. So now x of 0 plus x of 4, I will bring this 2 in the denominator. I can equate these two. Already given in the question itself, x of k equal to k plus 1. If I apply 0, 0 plus 1 become 1. If I apply 4, 4 plus 1 become 5. I can apply this value in the expression. So 1 plus 5 by 2, the answer 6 by 2, that is 3. So answer for this question is 3 for the summation of 0 to 3 x of n. So next one, this question asked in 2015 instrumentation department. Consider a low pass filter module with a pass band ripple of del in the gain magnitude. If capital M such identical modules are cascaded, ignoring the loading effect, the passband ripples of the cascade is four options are given. So this is a low pass filter general structure. How to calculate ripple? This center value 1 and this one 1 minus del, the top value 1 plus del. The ripple value is the addition of these two, 1 plus 1 minus del. So I can get del. This is the passband ripple for one low pass filter. If m number of such identical models are cascaded, I can put 1 minus of 1 minus del power m, right? So the answer A is correct for this question. Directly, very simple question. Option A is correct. Next one, this question also asked in instrumentation. A signal is band limited to a 0 to 12 kilohertz. The signal spectrum is corrupted by a additive noise, which is band limited to 10 to 12 kilohertz. The minimum sampling rate at which the noisy signal must be sampled so that the uncorrupted part of the signal spectrum can be recovered. Right? The sampled value so that the uncorrupted part of the signal spectrum can be recovered is dash. So the band limited signal given in the question is 0 to 12 kilohertz. The corrupted noise is from 0 to, sorry, to, 10 kilohertz to 12 kilohertz. Only 10 kilohertz to 12 kilohertz corrupted. So uncorrupted area is 0 to 10 kilohertz. So the maximum value is 10 kilohertz. Fm equal to 10 kilohertz. So sampling rate greater than or 2 maximum value. So 2 into F maximum value 2 into 10 kilohertz, that is 20 kilohertz. Right? The uncorrupted part of signal spectrum can be recovered at 20 kilohertz. Next one, this one asked in GATE 2017. The energy of the signal x of t equal to sine 4 pi t divided by 4 pi t is option A 1.5, option B 2.5, option C 0.25, option D null. So if I draw sync structure, the value from minus 2 to plus 2, the amplitude is 4. There is 1 by 4. Energy formula you have minus infinity to plus infinity modulus of x of t square into dt. So the amplitude value 1 by 4 I am having. Right? So 1 by 4 I have. If I square of 1 by 4, I am getting 1 by 16. If I integrate dt, I am getting t, the range minus 2 to plus 2. If I apply that value, I will get 4 by 16. So 1 by 4 becomes 0.25. The option C is correct for this question. Next one. Now, this question asked in TNEB 2018 Triple Department question. The IR filter designing involves option A, designing of analog filter in analog domain and transforming into digital domain. Second case, designing of digital filter in analog domain and transforming into digital domain. Option 3, designing of analog filter into in digital domain and transforming into analog domain. Designing of digital filter in digital domain and transforming into analog domain. So the generally some specification given in analog, we can first design analog, then we can transform into digital. In some specification, they are given in digital itself. First, we need to convert into analog, then we can transform into digital. So as per this, both options A and B are correct. This question, option 1 and 2 both are correct. Next one, this question also asked in TNAB 2018. In a IR filter designed by bilinear transformation, the bilinear transformation is a mapping from Z plane to S plane, S plane to Z plane, S plane to J plane, J plane to Z plane. So is the mapping. This is analog domain. This is digital domain. So analog is S plane, digital is Z plane. So whatever the value of S plane in left hand side, all values are located inside of unit circle. Whatever the value located in right hand side, that is located in outside of this unit circle. Whatever the value appearing in the axis, imaginary axis, all are appearing on the unit circle. Right? So as per this, so IR filter designed by bilinear transformation, the mapping is from S plane to Z plane. Analog is S plane, digital domain is Z plane. Right? Next one. What is this? This question also asked in TNAB 2018. What is the convolution of the sequence x1 of n equal to x2 of n equal to 1 comma 1 comma 1? So this is very simple, by using convolution method itself, we can calculate by taking x1 of n as column, x2 of n as row. If I multiply by adding this cross junction values, I can get 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3, again 1 plus 1, 2, again 1. So the answer is 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 2, comma 1. That is given in the option 3. Next one, same question paper. When the frequency band is selected, we can specify the sampling rate and the characteristics of the free filter, which is called as analog filter, second option digital filter, third option aliasing filter, fourth one anti-aliasing filter. So before analog to digital conversion, we need to insert a low pass filter. That low pass filter is also called as anti-aliasing filter. So option 4 is correct for this question. Next one, this question asked in TNPC Assistant Engineer, EC department. Participants 1 minute. Sir, சொல்லுங்க sir. Ah, ah. Okay, next, this question asked in TNPC Assistant Engineer in the year of 2018. The positions of the poles for the Butterworth filter lie on dash, and the positions of poles for Chebyshev filter lie on option A ellipse and circle, option B ellipse, circle and ellipse, option C circle and line, option D ellipse and line. This is the comparison table of Butterworth and Chebyshev filter. See the second comparison. Butterworth filter, the poles lie on the circle in S plane. Chebyshev filter type 1, the poles lie on the ellipse in the S plane. So according to this, option B is correct one. Butterworth filter located in circle and Chebyshev filter lie on ellipse. Third one, this question also asked in TNBC Assistant Engineer EC department. A sampling rate conversion by a rational sampling factor L divided by M is accomplished by cascading. So L represent interpolator, M represent decimator. So directly we can say the option A is correct one. An interpolator with a decimator. The next one, the same question paper. If x of k is the endpoint DFT of a sequence x of n, then what is the DFT of x conjugate of n? This already we discussed using direct property of complex conjugate. Right? X of k equal to x conjugate of n minus k. According to this, option D is correct one for this question. Next one, same question paper. TNPC assistant engineer. State which of the following statement are true. Subdivision 1. An analog high pass filter cannot be mapped to a digital high pass filter using impulse invariant transformation. This is also true. Option 2. A stable analog filter gets mapped to stable digital filter using bilinear transformation. So both the data are correct. So option D is correct one. The 1 and 2 are true. Next one, same question paper. If x of n equal to 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 2, the upsampled signals with a sampling rate L equal to 2 is y of n equal to x of n divided by L. Four options given. Here upsampling given for capital N L equal to 2. So upsampling L equal to 2 means we need to include L minus 1 zeros. So L minus 1 0, here L equal to 2 given. So 2 minus 1, 1 0 should be inserted in between the given sequence. So 1 comma 0, 2 comma 0, 3 comma 0, 4 comma 0 and 2. Upsampling L equal to 2. Right? So for this question, option B is correct one. Next question. In radix to DIT fast Fourier transform computation, the number of additions and multiplications are given by. This question also asked in TNPSC assistant engineer is a direct formula. Complex multiplication and complex addition for DFT is n square and complex addition is n minus n1. For FFT, complex multiplication is n by 2 log to n. Complex addition is n log to n is the direct formulas available. As per question, for FFT, number of additions and multiplications are given by. So option B is correct for our question. Number of addition first, then multiplication. Again, the same formula asked in TNEB, Instrumentation Department 2016. How many complex additions are required to be performed in the linear filtering of a sequence using FFT algorithm? The answer n log to n. Next one, this question asked in TNEB 2016. In radix to FFT, if the number of points capital N equal to 16, then the number of complex additions and the number of complex multiplications are respectively option 1 8 comma 4, option 2 24 and 12, option 3 64 and 32, option D 160 and 180. So the correct answer is third one, just by applying direct formula. So here n equal to 16, number of additions n log to n. So 16 log to 16, this 16 I can write 2 power 4. If I bring this 4 in the front area, 14 into 16, the log 2 power 2 become 1. So 16 into 4 becomes 64. Similarly, number of multiplication n by 2 log to n, the same operation, the 16, we can write it as 2 power 4. So 18 to 4 become 32. Number of addition and multiplication. Next one, this question asked in TNBC Assistant Engineer, EC Department 2013. A 16-point DFT computation, the improvement in speed for multiplication by using FFT algorithm compared to direct computation is option A 5.3, option B 4 times, option C 6.4, option D 12 times. So this calculation we know, complex addition and multiplication formula. By applying n equal to 16, I am getting 256. Here I am getting 32. If I divide 256 by 32, I am getting only 8. But this option is not available in the given question. So this method is wrong because this calculation only for complex addition and complex multiplication. The question they are asking is direct computation. So we don't use this formula to calculate direct computation. So for direct computation, FFT formula is n log to n. Right? So if I calculate, I will get 64. The DFT multiplication is 256. So 256 by 64, that become 4. So option B is correct for this question. So read the question carefully whether given is complex multiplication addition or direct computation. Based on that, use the formula and do it. Right? Next one. This also asked in TNBC Assistant Engineer 2018 Triple Department. The filter that has monotonic passband and equal ripple stop band is option A type 2 Chebyshev filter, option B type 1 Chebyshev filter, option C elliptic, option D Butterworth. The answer is option A. So this is the filter diagram for Butterworth filter, and this is type 1 Chebyshev, this is type 2 Chebyshev. In Butterworth filter, the passband is flat, the stop band is monotonic. In type 1 Chebyshev filter, pass band ripple, stop band monotonic. Type 2, pass band monotonic, stop band ripple. So by comparing these diagrams, as per the question, monotonic pass band and a equal ripple in the stop band. See the third diagram, Chebyshev filter type 2, same property it have. So according to that, option A is correct one for this question. Next one, TNEB, Assistant Engineer Instrumentation Department at 2016. The transfer function of FIR filters will be first option poles and zeros, second option only poles, third option only zeros, fourth only constants. So as per FIR filter expression, only zeros we have. As per IR filter expression, we have both poles and zeros. So as per this question, transfer function of FIR filters will have. So only zeros. There is no pole in the FIR filter. Next one. A Blackman window can eliminate ripple in IFIR filters. The trade-off is this question asked in TNEB Instrumentation Department 2016. First option larger transition bandwidth, second one smaller transition bandwidth, third one non-linear phase response, fourth one instability. So from the option itself, we can eliminate third and fourth because question is FIR filter. FIR filter always linear and stable. So here third option non-linear given, so this is wrong. And fourth one is wrong because FIR filter is stable. And Blackman window eliminate number of ripple. The trade-off, the problem is larger transition bandwidth. So option A is correct one. That is first one. Next one, inverse discrete Fourier transform of y of k equal to 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma 0 is. Four options are given. This also asked in TNEB Triple Department 2016. So option 2 is correct. So without calculating, we can directly write answer because the first one is the summation of all divided by number of points. So here 4 point DFT given. So 1 by 4 into 1 plus 1, 2. So the first one. The third one is the even index minus odd index divided by 4. So from these options, 0.5 and 0.5 appear in the first and third location given in the option 2 only. So can directly choose option 2, right? If you want to verify, we can go for conventional method. So 1 by 4, the matrix I already told, first row, first column, all are 1. Third row, third column is 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. In normal DFT, here minus j plus j plus j minus j, just here complex conjugate of that, plus j minus j and plus j. If I multiply, I will get the answer 0.5, 0, 0.5, 0, the same one. This question also asked in TNEB, Triple Department 2016. The prototype second order low pass type Butterworth filter is given by four options are given. So we can actually derive this uh, second order low pass type, but we have already standard table. N value we have 1, 2, 3, 4 something. So from this, for second order, directly we can write as this is denominator value s square plus root 2s plus 1. So from this, For order 2, n equal to 2, the option 3 is correct one. And next question, two more questions are pending. For n-point FFT algorithm with capital N equal to power m, which one of the following statements is true? Option A, it is not possible to construct a signal flow graph with both input and output in normal order. Option B, the number of butterflies in the mth stage is capital N by m. Option C, in-place computation requires storage of only 2n node data. Option D, computation of a butterfly requires only complex multiplication. We can say directly the answer is option D, because the butterfly operate on one pair of samples and involves two complex addition and two complex multiplications. So option D is correct for this question. This is the last question. Consider a 6-point decimation in time fast Fourier transform FFT algorithm for which the signal flow graph corresponding to x of 1 is shown in the figure. Let W6 equal to e power minus j 2 pi by 6 in the figure. What is the values of coefficient a1, a2, a3 in terms of W6 so that x of 1 obtained correctly? They are asking to calculate the value of a1, a2, a3 for this junction x of 1. So four options are given. This question asked in GATE 2019. So 6-point DFT, I can write the expression as x of k equal to summation n equal to 0 to 5 x of n W6 power nk. If I expand this, I can get this expression. If I need actually x of 1, as per the question, x of 1 only I require. We apply k equal to 1, x of 0, x of 1 W6 power 1, x of 2 W6 power 2, x of 3 W6 power 3, x of 4 W6 power 4, x of 5 W6 power 5. So as per the given expression, W6 power 3 is e power minus j 2 pi by 6 power 3. So if I cancel these terms, 2, 6 and 3, I am getting e power minus j pi, that is minus 1. If I split W6 power 4 as W6 power 3 and W6 power 1, just now I get W6 power 3 become minus 1. So W6 power 4, I can write it as minus W6. And W6 power 5, I can split as W6 power 3 and W6 power 2. So W6 power 3, I have minus 1. So W6 power 5 equal to minus W6 power 2. Now, from this, you can conclude W6 power 4 equal to minus W6. W6 power 5 equal to W6 power 2. If we apply these values in the x of 1 expression, x of 0 plus x of 1 W6, x of 2 W6 power 2, x of 3 W6 power 3 become minus 1, x of 4 into minus W6, right? By applying W6 power 4 value, and by applying W6 power 5, there is minus W6 power 2. Now, if I combine x of 0 and x of 3, the expression become x of 0 minus x of 3. And by combining expression x of 1 and x of 4, because W6 is common, so W6 into x of 1 minus x of 4, and x of 2, x of 5 expressions are W6 power 2 is common. So if I take as common term x of 2 minus x of 5. So from this expression, if I compare the given diagram in the question, see the diagram, this junction value is x of 0 minus of x of 3. The second junction, x of 1 minus x of 4, this junction is x of 2 minus x of 5. So this expression already available in our derived equation. The first one, x of 0 minus x of 3. If I multiply a1, here a1 is just 1. So I can take a1 equal to 1. Then x of 1 minus x of 4 multiplied by a2. So a2 value I have W6. And x of 2 minus x of 5 multiplied by a3, the a3 value I have W6 power 2. So by comparing our final expression with the given diagram, the answer is a1 equal to 1, A2 equal to W6, A3 equal to W6 power 2. So option C is correct one for this problem. Take this as exercise problem. So finite duration discrete time signal obtained by sampling the continuous signal except given. Sampling instant also given. The 8-point discrete Fourier transform of x of n also defined. They are asking which one of the following statement is true. By calculating DFT of this expression by applying sampling value. Instead of t, we can apply nt. By applying this value, we can get one of the answer from this. So this GATE 2020 question, take it as exercise problem. So thank you. So we come to the end of the session. Thank you for listening the session. If you have any queries related to the questions, please mail to us. Once again, thank you for all the participants. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nagaran, sir. Thanks for a nice presentation. And thank you, participants. Now I'll post the feedback link for the today's session. Next session is scheduled on 3rd July at 11 a.m. So that is on Friday. If you have any doubts, you can mail to us at sttpec2020 at the rate of gmail.com. So the link will be disabled at 12:15. If you have any queries, you can unmute yourself and you can ask.
Participants can ask doubts we have.
All 3 days attendance must for the e-certificate generation. Hope no one is having doubts. Thank you, Nagarajan, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Official session is closed. So the link will be active till 12:15 p.m. And those who are completed can leave the meeting. Thank you.